What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am joined again with Taj, and we're here to talk some Michael stuff because over the past few weeks, the promotion has ramped all the way up. It's April. We are in the month of Michael, and I have never been more hyped for something in my entire. Well, I'm lying. I was this hyped when it came to like some of the Marvel movies, some of the DC films, But of course, I mean, I'm a nerd, but Michael is a whole different. Michael's a whole different beast. I love biopics and especially like music themed ones. Some have been better than others. It is what it is. And when I say some, I mean the ones that aren't, some of the TV biopics have been better than the theatrical ones. And
Yeah, the older ones.
Yeah, the older ones. Like
the only newer one that was good was the New Edition one.
The New Edition one is cold.
The TLC one was cool.
Did not watch it.
I gotta go back and rewatch it because it's been years since I've seen it. I thought it was cool. Like I liked it when it first came out, but I don't remember like.
What about the Aaliyah one?
Man, burn that shit. That shit was terrible. I love Aaliyah.
I heard they couldn't use her music or something like the Flex film. I will say I did watch Searching for Neverland, and when I tell you a biopic has never depressed me so bad. The story was great. It's just the story they were telling, they have to, make it more dramatic because it's TV. Dog, it was based off the Bodyguard's book or whatever. I was so depressed. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I felt so bad watching that entire film because it's chronicling the last few years of Michael's life. And I was thrown off by Navi's like having that accent, but all in all, the movie was legitimately good. Like, it was made by Susan DePaz. So I mean, she did American Dream.
She's still alive?
She worked with Michael. I believe she is.
I don't look her up, so I don't know.
I think she's still alive.
I'm so sleepy. It's been a long day.
Dog, I just got off. I just clocked out. I just clocked out, and we had to fight traffic. But the Michael promotion is in full swing, and we're getting everything from Snapchat filters to billboards with Snapchat filters, bro. They just had a New York pop-up, like with props from the film and stuff. And Jafar was there. Like, Jafar has come out of hiding. Because, everybody was like, why isn't he talking? Why isn't he talking? Why didn't do it? He was waiting for this. They were keeping everything with him under wraps until this moment. And I get it. We got our first look at the I'm not gonna play it because I'm not trying to get copy.
Yeah, I'm about to say don't even do it.
I'm not gonna do it. But we got the first look at the Motown 25, Billie Jean. And honestly, I love the way it's shot because it's extending some moments to give you more looks at the audience. And I honestly,
I have a couple critiques.
Go ahead.
Like small nitpicks.
Go ahead.
I loved it. Some of them close up shots, I'm like, I don't like this
because like how they zoom in on them.
Yeah, like the shots are weird. I'm like, I think it's a personal thing because we all grew up with the American Dream, so I'm used to like watching it and seeing him. So like when they do like a shot, and it's not like right here, it's like lowered a little bit, pointing up. I'm like, it looked kind of weird.
I get that.
But that's I think it looks great. But like, I just had a couple.
I think it'll look better. I think it'll look better on the big screen.
On the big screen, yeah.
Because this is filmed for IMAX, so it'll look better on the big screen. And I think that's because a lot of people were complaining, like, what's up with the cut? They're showing the audience. I mean, it was cuts in the actual Motown 25 special. It was a televised event. We weren't just watching it, looking at Michael. We were looking at the audience and everything else. I saw people complaining about him doing the neck thing, but I'm like, did y'all forget that when Wiley Draper did his, he added in a whole weird hand motion? Like, are we forgetting that? Like, it's okay.
I don't
it's
remember.
it's okay. Like,
I gotta go back and watch The American Dream before this movie come out.
bro, I'm glad I own the DVD. I'm so glad
I don't
I
own
I
it.
can watch it, whatever.
I mean, I can buy it like now because it's only like $15. But I need to go back and watch it because it's been a minute since I watched it. I usually watch it a couple times a year.
Yeah, I definitely I had
It's
no
on
problem
YouTube.
watching
Like,
it.
you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just split into 2 parts.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the DVD though. Like when that
No,
DVD
I am gonna
came,
get the DVD.
I felt accomplished, bro. Like
Yeah.
I felt accomplished. But
they like a lot of the biopics are like free to watch on a lot of stuff. Like freaking the Temptation one is on Pluto TV and
it's on Pluto. I heard it's on
Tubi.
Tubi Prime now. They just put it on.
Yeah,
they were advertising it on
for a
Prime.
minute. Yeah, it's been on Prime for a minute.
Yeah, I'm glad.
This shot looks straight out of the Victory Tour,
bro. And you guess what? I just found out. Shout out to Black Girl Nerds because I watched that entire interview. Graham King actually hung out with Michael, the guy that's producing this, who produced Bohemian Rhapsody and all of that. He hung out with Michael back in the 80s. He was at the Victory Tour. Dope. So having that perspective, he was there that night when Michael said, "This is our last and final tour." He said in the interview, he said, "We didn't know whether that was scripted, whether it was a publicity stunt." So whatever we see happen backstage between him and Joe, he was there. Which is crazy.
Always funny. It's always funny watching that. Like if you actually watch the actual concert on YouTube, like the Toronto one, he says it. He's like, "Damn, they look kind of like." You look at the other brother's face.
They're caught off guard. Like they're like excuse me. But I can't wait to see that.
I mean, I get it though. Like,
yeah, he wanted his freedom, and y'all took the tour from him.
He was what, 7 when they got signed or something like that to Motown? Like he wasn't even 10 yet. Like he spent his whole life with them.
From 7 to 25, he's been like,
yeah, like you want your independence.
Yeah, and I
get it.
And people talking about this is gonna be just a glorified clip show. No, we're diving deep into those moments from the early years. Stuff that people don't know, stuff that only diehard fans would know because we've done research, we've watched videos, we've watched interviews with different people. We get all of that stuff. The Victory Tour was messy, and they're going to dive into that. It was a lot of controversial moments from his early years, but they gets outshined by the stuff from the latter years, the accusations and all of that. It was a lot of messy stuff from this. The Victory Tour.
See Jackie get hit by a car,
bro. I doubt that because we don't have Randy to replace him, bro. It's gonna be so weird not having Randy at the Victory.
Yeah, why did they cast him? Or if he's cast, he's just like a no name. Like
I think he's gonna just be that random guy that's playing the congas for the Victory Tour. And honestly, I think they didn't. I think it's something with the estate. It's something with the estate.
Oh, maybe Randy was like no.
If Janet said no, he's Janet's manager. So he probably said no, out of solidarity to her. But I mean, he's seen the film.
Wait, they're Randy is her manager?
Yep.
I didn't know that. That's what's up.
That's something I just found out recently. He's her manager. No. Has been for the past couple of years. But I mean, they're making it work. Having Jackie there works. And
yeah.
You're not gonna tell me that's not Marlon for real,
dude. No, that other shot from the side, whatever picture that was from the side, it looked exactly,
bro.
Like
it's
Marlon from the fucking Victory Tour. It looks scary.
Creepy.
That is Michael's pose, bro. He looked like Michael right there. I'm just done. This movie could be good.
Dog, they dropped another teaser today, and they showed more of the Victory Tour, and
I'm not watching nothing else.
Me either. I'm sitting
like,
like,
all right, whoa. I just need the movie. Like,
exactly, bro.
I saw that they dropped it, and I was like, we're too close now. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
2 weeks, I can do it.
I'm trying to see if I could find that picture.
So they need a full shot of it because I will make this my background, my computer,
Bro, my background
if
is
it's all the
already
brothers,
Jafar, but yeah, I need all the brothers.
if this shot with all the brothers, I would make this my fucking screensaver. Like that shit go hard.
And bro, like they have them. I know for the Motown 25, we're most likely just getting Billie Jean,
part.
but you have them all dressed up. Like, why didn't you just film the whole thing? I would have loved to have seen that reenacted.
You still need Randy.
True.
He calls him out. It's like literally part of the performance.
Randy. Hi. Oh, that's gonna be the one. That's the one frustrating part about all of this. But, okay, so I got it. It was still on my phone. I thought I sent it to my.
Because maybe he was just like, nah, that looks scary.
Yeah,
that looks scary. That looks exactly like Marlon. Like,
yeah,
did that one thing with that cast,
bro. Like he got the mustache and everything. Like, there's no way you're gonna tell me that's not the real.
The hair and everything, bro. Like,
bro, and then knowing that we're getting like the last, like, oh, this is our last and final tour, and it's most likely gonna be like the shake your body performance, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna they perform last.
We gotta get the body rolls, bro.
Dude, if they do it, I'm gonna fucking die.
Dog, I'm gonna be screaming.
Because a lot of people not going to understand it. They can be like, what is he doing? But for us who watch the actual fucking concert, like, you know what that moment was. That was a funny ass moment in the concert, bro.
Yeah, because they were all standing there like, and that's the one concert that Jackie was there. So.
Yeah, it is. That's probably the one that they're doing. But also Randy was there too.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you? It's so weird. I don't know. Maybe he was like, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah, who knows? I guess we'll never find out. Or maybe he might say something like after the movie, like if they're doing like when they go to the premiere and they ask him like, "Hey, you know, why you wasn't in the movie?" He's just like, I was just, nah, I'm good.
I wonder if he's going to the Berlin premiere. And honestly, for anybody watching, this movie has been getting good reviews from critics so far.
Well, I don't know, because is it Jafar, his nephew, with his ex-wife?
Oh yeah, true. He might not.
He might not go.
Well, they weren't married. They were just boyfriend and girlfriend.
I know.
And it's a good thing that he didn't, because when she did marry Jermaine, I mean, it turns out she was married the whole time. So
yeah, that was weird. That's so messy.
That is messy. Like I said,
Jackson's dating history is so fucking messy.
Yeah, but
it's mainly Jermaine and Randy.
Who is this taking his glasses off? And who is this? Like, is this after he breaks his nose during like the off the wall and then decides to get like just get a little bit taken off, or is this after the second surgery?
Because if it's after the second surgery, that was after the victory tour.
True. So yeah, this has to be after he broke.
That was almost bad era.
Yeah, this has to be after he broke, and a lot of people are going to be shocked to find that out. He didn't just get surgery.
Yeah, he just didn't get surgery just to get it. Like he broke his nose.
Like he
broke it twice. That's insane.
He was not like during those rehearsals. He was trying to get the dances right for Off the Wall, and he fell on his face.
Man, broke that shit. So yeah,
you got. I mean, you can't just let that slide. Like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't wait for people to find. People are going to be shocked. People are going to think that's made up. No, it's not made up. It's well documented.
You know how it's going to be, bro. Even though it's documented, people still going to be like, no, you got the surgery. And it's just like, all right, whatever. You're not going to believe it regardless.
This is the scene after Joe was sitting there like, after he said it's our last final tour. And
yeah, I know.
It's certain moments. He looks and I know the nose. I know the nose is a mix of CGI and prosthetics, but certain looks, he looks identical to Michael.
Yeah, he do.
And that, like, this moment, like, I know him and Joe gonna be going at it this whole movie. I just feel like that Coleman and Jafar are gonna be the standout performances in the film.
They are.
And
It's gonna be interesting to see that though, like
see what we
because
didn't get to see.
Because we
in
don't know what
American
happened
Dream.
after that.
Yeah,
Because they stopped after the victory tour in American Dream.
they had that
So it's
random.
like,
They had that random speech that never.
yeah, at the
happened.
end, that was weird. Yeah,
That speech never happened in real life.
but also it was based on Catherine's book, so maybe it was something they did before and just never like it's not out there. I don't know. Who knows?
Rewatching American Dream, I realized like how big their wigs were.
Their froze were that big.
No, I'm talking about their Jerry curls.
Oh, I don't think they were that big. I gotta go back and watch.
Jackie's? The one on Terrence Howard was humongous.
Well, that's because his head is kind of like long,
yeah.
like so it kind of looks bigger on him because his head is really shaped. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Look at that. Look at that. I saw some other people. You know, people are online talking about the Billie Jean performance. Are we sure that this isn't AI because it's too accurate?
Okay.
What?
People are dumb.
What?
People are dumb.
I said, first of all, you can't tell the difference between AI and CGI. Second, first of all, it's well known that this film hired the same CGI special effects company that does like all the Marvel's films. You're not going to perfectly sculpt a prosthetic nose on Jafar because you can't manipulate an actual person's face like that. Yeah. So it's got to be a mixture of prosthetics and CGI. It's got a
lot of attention on the victory tour, though.
I think that's going to be the most controversial part of this film because of how messy it was.
No, I get that, but like, I just find it weird. I guess because they're focused on the aspect of like his individuality and stuff like that he was going through during that time.
Yeah.
So I get it, but it's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
That's getting like the most. Like, wonder. Like, obviously, we're gonna find out like in the movie, but like, it's interesting.
Another moment from Antoine Fuqua did a full interview earlier this week. We were getting so much this week. So many nuggets this week, bro. Like,
I can't wait to see the Thriller recreation because the way that they talking about it, I'm just like, nah, bro.
They had a full moon both nights, and we're not just getting the video. We're getting him in the makeup chair.
Yeah, I'm in the makeup chair. Yeah,
everything. Everything. Like,
so I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Now obviously they can't do the full thing because that's like a 13-minute goddamn video. You can't do that whole thing in the movie. But I wonder if they're gonna have a girl in the video.
They are. I saw her in the set photos.
She in the set photo? Okay.
Yeah, like she's not
announce her casting.
She's not a main focus, but she's
that
in
makes
the
sense
set photos.
She was only in that video, but she was actually his dancer, like on tour and shit too, wasn't she?
Yeah, like, but she's in it. She's like in like a main. She's in the Thriller. I remember seeing those set photos back in March of 2024. Like, I had them in my phone somewhere. Like, I specifically remember. I'm like, oh, they're doing the whole thing full out. But Jafar said like the first thing that they ever filmed for him was bad.
Yeah.
And like listening to his interview, he said it was weird because I find it weird that a lot of people don't know you don't film TV shows in films
in order. You do it.
So he said, so he said he had to get his body to adjust. He had to like try to force his body to adjust to like the different eras of Michael's dancing so it could feel authentic. And I'm like, you did your work.
I do think them starting with bad though, that's the makeup stuff that looks the roughest.
Yeah.
It looks a little rough, but that's because they did that first. So they had more time to perfect the off the wall victory tour era. So like, cause that stuff looks really, really, really like fine-tuned and good. The stuff for the bad era. And a lot of shots is really good. And then a lot of shots you're like, they could have touched on that a little bit more.
Yeah, but I still
the
think
chin,
I
the
think
chin look a little extra big. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I still don't think it's. I still think they're
I don't think it's terrible,
they're still touching up stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
it's no way they're done. They're not done.
Yeah, they still got a couple weeks. Like
Yeah, like they're still touching up stuff. It's just like Marvel. They're still Marvel touches up films well after they're in theaters. But can we just talk? Let's just talk about some of the Quincy casting. Like, bro
he looks like young Quincy.
Yeah, bro is spot on. Lorenz
Quincy
Tate is Barry Gordy. Yeah, he was a little older.
Still not sure on that one. Still not sure on that one.
Lorenz Tate is Barry. They look alike though.
I don't know. I don't think they do. I gotta look at Barry Gordy. Don't look like Lorenz Tate, bro.
With the beard that they put on Lorenz, because Barry did have a beard during.
He did have a beard, yeah, but I don't think he looked like Barry Gordy. But he don't have to.
You don't have to, but he kind of resembles him. Like you're not gonna find a 1-for-1 because I mean we went from
I don't know. Billy D might have been the closest.
We went from Billy D to Oba Babatunde. So
who's that?
Now we're from the Temptations.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the actor's name.
Yeah, his name is Oba Babatunde.
Yeah, once I figured out what Barry Gordy actually looked like, and when I rewatched the Temptations, I'm like, nah, son.
Yeah, that was inspired casting. That was inspired casting. But
that was fan casting before fan casting.
Yeah, but he still killed it though.
He did a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, like and watching Jafar on that morning show yesterday. You know how Austin Butler was talking about when he's playing Elvis, it was hard to kind of like start talking normally again. When Jafar started answering a question,
I don't know about that. I didn't watch Elvis.
I didn't watch
black people's music.
I didn't watch Elvis either. I just know he talked about like trying to get his voice back.
Oh, I ain't watched nothing from that. No shade to Austin Butler. It's a job, but
I didn't watch nothing from it either. I seen people.
What you saw like a clip or something?
Yeah, I seen people talking about it.
Well,
Jafar answered.
I was like,
I didn't watch that film. It's just because I'm not an Elvis fan. I've never been.
I'm not
an
either.
Elvis
but then
fan.
learning that they was like he was stealing like black people music and shit and all of that. Nah, man, can't support him.
Yeah,
fuck out of here. No offense to anybody who love Elvis. Love Elvis.
Jafar started answering a question, and he started answering it in like the Michael voice for like a split second.
I didn't watch the interview because I was like, I can't watch no more. I was like, I got all I need. Give me the movie.
It's just him talking like people talking about some. Oh, this is nepotism cast. No, nepotism casting isn't having to work for it for over 2 years.
That's not nepotism. Like they got other Jacksons that they could have just threw in this role.
This wasn't just them going after Jafar. Like they held auditions for other people. He had to earn it. He put in the work. Yeah. He got an acting coach.
It's like
he started working with he started working with dancers, like with Rich and Tone to learn those different. The man learned ballet.
I mean, he was already doing music and shit anyway. He's a Jackson. Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Like the man learned ballet. He learned Michael's steps. He had to learn his mannerisms all before they would cast him because Antoine Fuqua was not convinced. And he's not ashamed. He's not ashamed to admit that. He was not convinced.
Which is
and yeah, it is fair because this is your first acting role.
Just like, one of the Jacksons want to play Michael. I know get it his family, but let him actually do it.
Yeah.
And he proved himself.
Definitely.
Like I said, it's like an Ice Cube thing.
Yeah. And O'Shea Jr., oh, he killed that.
He killed it.
That's one of my favorite biopics. I love Straight Outta Compton.
Good. I don't like the easy stuff. It felt a little too.
But that's the film that put me on Jason Mitchell. That's the film that I didn't know about Jason Mitchell before Straight Outta Compton.
I saw him in something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, that's the film that put me on Jason Mitchell. Were you talking about this picture?
Yeah, it looked a little rough.
I think it's just the angle.
It might be the angle.
I think it's just.
I feel like the chin is a little bit. The chin, I don't know, because I think his chin started because he didn't get like a cleft or something. I can't remember.
I
Because
don't know
that's
why.
when people start talking about the surgery. And I'm like, y'all got that. I'll give y'all that one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
but I
know.
mean, for nose surgeries, like they do say, once you get a nose, like a nose job, your nose continues to deteriorate over time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's 100% true, but it would make sense because his nose did continue to
Like
shrivel
if you
up.
block out like the chin and just look at the lips and up, it looked good. It's the chin that throwing me off.
Yeah. And honestly, them filming it backwards does make sense because
That makes sense.
the first image that we saw of Jafar was him in like the light skin makeup with the long hair
Yeah.
doing Man in the Mirror. So,
I mean, shit. We got the librarian girl picture, so
bro,
that
I'm so
hairstyle.
I'm so, I'm so
I
ready,
love that song, bro. That's so underrated, bro.
bro.
People don't
Like
talk about that album enough.
this film needs to show Lions, and honestly, I think the film will do well in the box office. That way,
Also,
we
he's
can get
singing in the movie too, which I'm
yeah.
hyped for.
He
I'm
said
hyped.
he said like the acapella stuff is him, and he audibly sang during like they all sang during the concerts, so they're singing over the actual tracks. So they just mix it all. They mix it all
Mixed it
together.
all together. That makes
So
sense.
it's him and Michael's vocals, which I think
Dubs.
which makes sense because the first image when they first announced him cast, the first video we saw of him rehearsing for Man in the Mirror, I knew I heard him singing. I knew I heard him singing over Michael.
I'm interested to see if he launch a career out of this.
Yeah. Or this could just be
Like if
like
he
the
keep
only thing he
acting.
does.
No, I'm talking about acting. Like I'm like if he does good, like
Yeah.
keep doing other stuff. But also if he goes singing, like this definitely not a bad place to like soft launch your career. Like
Yeah.
I got to play my uncle. Check out some of my music because he got some music and it's good. And I'm like, yeah, especially with him getting dances now. Not saying to copy and paste your uncle, but you got Chris Brown and all these other dancers that dance in their music videos. Bring that shit back. That's a missing art in music videos.
And you prove that you can dance. Like you got
it.
Like,
so like
you got the total package. So let's see what happens.
And he can play instruments too. So he don't have to always dance and he could just have a Robin Thicke moment. He just playing the guitar or something. I don't
know. But just wanted to do a quick video just to run down some of this stuff. We promised you guys we would, and we're here to deliver.
Yeah, my bad. We would have got it done sooner, but my house flooded.
Yeah, it's just been a busy couple of weeks. They're literally dropping something every day about this movie. So guys, if you
still complain about the damn marketing and shit for this movie, and it's like,
if you're real fans, do what I'm doing. Block out the noise. The haters are coming out of the woodwork, which of course they would. They don't want to see this movie do well. I highly believe that this movie is going to do some good numbers because Michael has fans all over the world. The global fan celebration is next week in Berlin. A lot of people will be seeing the film then. A lot of critics are social media embargoed until the 21st.
God.
But from what I'm seeing, people are saying like this is one of the top 5 films of the year thus far. So everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I honestly, from what I'm seeing, I'm hyped. I'm excited to see Jafar's performance. I have high hopes for this film. I hope you do too. Again, block out all the noise, block out all the haters. This is gonna be an event. And I'm very excited. But guys, like and follow for more. I thank you for all the support with this Michael coverage over the past few years, and hopefully I can keep it going if we get that Michael part 2, because this story has to be finished in its totality. It has to be. Just to shut up the weirdos. It has to be.
Yeah, please.
But make sure you, if you're not following Tosh, he is tagged in the description box down below. And catch you all next time.